Our today's topic is hemorrhoid. Hemorrhoid normally are the venous cushion that are normally present in the anorectal area. These are normally veins which are surrounding the anal area, but sometimes these veins get inflamed, swollen, so the condition is called as the hemorrhoid. So in anal area there are two sphincter, that is external or internal sphincter are present. Internal sphincter is not under voluntary control, but it is controlled by the autonomic nervous system, and the external sphincter is under the voluntary control. So these two muscle work together to eliminate the stool. Okay, so then next is introduction. As the term hemorrhoid, hem means blood, rous means flowing. Hemorrhoid is also called as pile. Pila means swelling. So hemorrhoid, what is hemorrhoid? Hemorrhoid are painful, swollen, enlarged, bulging portion of vein. Which vein? Hemorrhoidal vein, rectal vein. You can also say rectal vein. Hai na? These are the bulging portion of the vein in the lower portion of the rectum or the anus. Okay? Here rectum or anus is shown. This is internal hemorrhoid and this is external hemorrhoid. Internal hemorrhoid is present above the internal sphincter and external hemorrhoid is present at the external sphincter. Okay, normally these are the hemorrhoidal tissue or hemorrhoidal veins, and these are the inflamed vein or swollen vein, painful hemorrhoidal vein. These are the prolapsed internal hemorrhoid, external hemorrhoid as shown here. After that, types, it is mainly of three types: internal hemorrhoid or external hemorrhoid or mixed hemorrhoid. Internal hemorrhoid, it appear above the internal sphincter and are not visible, and because these are present internally, so they are not visible to the patient unless they become enlarged or prolapse. But prolapse hemorrhoid appear as a bunch of grapes, and their shape is like the bunch of grapes, and internal hemorrhoid often bleed on defecation. When the person pass stool, it get bleed. Then continuous oozing over a long period of time may cause iron deficiency anemia. If there is seepage of blood for a long time, then it may lead to anemia. So internal hemorrhoid occur just inside the anus at the beginning of the rectum. After that, external hemorrhoid, these appear outside the external anal sphincter and they bleed rarely and very less causes pain unless a hemorrhoidal vein rupture. Okay, external hemorrhoid feel like a small pea-shaped lump on the anal area, and these occur at the anal opening and may hang outside the anus. Okay, clear? Internal or external hemorrhoid. Then mixed hemorrhoid means in which internal hemorrhoid are also present and external hemorrhoids are also present. Then the condition is called as mixed hemorrhoid. Then what are the causes of the hemorrhoid? The causes, mainly the cause of hemorrhoid is idiopathic, that is its etiology is unknown. There might be hereditary causes. Mainly there is no evidence of hereditary, but due to same customs, environment, dietary factor, there may be evidence of family history. After that, aging. In aging, the tissue that support the vein of the rectum and anus get weaken with aging process, and after that, severe coughing may increase the intra-abdominal pressure, which may cause strain on the hemorrhoidal vein. Heavy lifting, same, it increases the pressure on the anal area. After that, anal infection, anal sex, the condition that increase intra-abdominal pressure such as obesity, constipation, pregnancy. These are the condition which increase abdominal pressure and then these condition may increase the pressure on the anal area. And staining during the bowel movement, overuse of laxative, chronic constipation and low fiber diet. After that, the degree of severity. The hemorrhoid are graded into 4 grades: grade 1, 2, 3 and 4. And in grade 1, no prolapse, just prominent blood vessel, and no prolapse is present, the blood vessel is slightly prominent. And in grade 2, prolapse upon bearing down, when the person bear down a passes stool, there will be prolapse but spontaneous reduction, but the hemorrhoid can spontaneously reduce to its original position. And in grade 3, prolapse upon bearing down, same, ठीक है, but the hemorrhoid require manual reduction. You have to revert the hemorrhoid back to its position manually. Then grade 4, prolapse with inability to be manually reduced. Here the hemorrhoid is unable to reduce manually, that you can't revert back hemorrhoid to its original position manually. Here shown in this diagram, these are hemorrhoid. In this, the hemorrhoid are only prominent, है ना, there is no prolapse and the hemorrhoid is only prominent. And in grade 2, the prolapse is on bearing down. When the person bear down, then the hemorrhoid become prolapse, but there will be spontaneous reduction. The hemorrhoid spontaneously go to its normal position. And in grade 3, prolapse upon bearing down, and it require manual reduction. Manual reduction means you have to revert back the hemorrhoid to its normal position manually with your hands or either manually. After that, grade 4, here the hemorrhoid is permanently prolapsed and you can't reduce hemorrhoid manually. Clear? These are the 4 grading of the hemorrhoids. After that, pathophysiology: low fiber diet, bulky stool. If due to etiological factors such as low fiber diet, constipation, the stool become less bulky. After that, which may lead to staining and defecation, है ना, इट इंक्रीजेस द कॉन्स्टिपेशन. अगर स्टूल बल्कि नहीं होंगे तो ये इसकी वजह से क्या हो सकता है, थोड़ा कॉन्स्टिपेशन रहेगा, जिस वजह से पर्सन स्टेनिंग करेगा, प्रेशर लगाएगा डेफिकेशन के टाइम पे, विच इंक्रीजेस इंट्रा एनल प्रेशर. अगर इंट्रा एनल प्रेशर इंक्रीज होगा तो डिक्रीज venous return, which causes the enlarged hemorrhoidal veins. क्लियर है? ड्यू टू etiological फैक्टर, जो स्टूल हैं दे बिकम लेस बल्की. अगर बल कम होगा दे बिकम हार्ड, ठीक है, विच में लीड टू कॉन्स्टिपेशन. सो द पर्सन हैव टू स्टेन एट डेफिकेशन. इफ द पर्सन स्टेन एट डेफिकेशन, दैट इट इंक्रीजेस इंट्राएनल प्रेशर, which decreases the venous return and causes the hemorrhoidal vein to swell. After that, the clinical manifestation symptom include pain in the anal area or rectal area, itching, discomfort, bright red bleeding. Bleeding is seen mainly in the most of the cases in the internal hemorrhoid rather than the external hemorrhoid. Painful bowel movement and ischemia of the area, which may finally lead to necrosis. After that, its diagnostic evaluation. Diagnostic evaluation include history collection. You can collect history regarding the constipation, diarrhea, diet, and any type of bleeding, heavy lifting, etc. After that, physical examination of the patient, and then CBC count for HP monitoring, because there is the bleeding from the hemorrhoid, so it may lead to anemia. And then digital rectal examination. In digital rectum examination, the doctor insert a gloved and lubricated finger into the rectum. If they feel anything abnormal, they may order an additional test. After that, sigmoidoscopy. In this, a small camera is inserted to diagnose the internal hemorrhoid. And proctoscopy. Proctoscopy is a procedure in which proctoscope, which is an instrument here shown here, this is a proctoscope, so it is inserted into the anal area, rectum or sigmoid colon for its visualization. Then barium Anima X-ray. In this, contrast solution which contain barium is delivered to the rectum, and then X-ray images of the area are taken. Clear? Diagnostic evaluation. After that, the management include conservative management. Conservative management means that treatment that does not include any operation, and it include only the lifestyle modification, etc. Then it include dietary change. Person have to take fiber rich diet such as fruit, vegetable, whole grains, which make the stool bulkier. If the stool become bulkier, then it is easy to pass the stool. After that, fluid. Drink at least 2 to 3 liters of water each day, which makes stool softer. And after that, warm seats bath. Sitting in a few inches of warm water 3 times a day for 15 to 20 minutes decreases inflammation. In this only buttocks and hips are immersed in the water. And activity suggestion, the person have to do the activity. If the person doesn't do activity, the peristaltic movement decreases, which may lead to constipation, है ना. So the person have to increase the activity, that is exercise is helpful in relieving constipation and also decreases the pressure on the hemorrhoidal vein. Then natural fiber underwear, this increases the oxygen flow to the anal area. After that, stool softener increase the bulk of the stool and make stool easier to pass. Then analgesic and suppository. Analgesic to reduce the pain, and suppository are the conical or cylindrical shaped medication inserted into the rectal area to lubricate or to improve the quality of the stools. After that, the surgical management. Conservative management, clear? Conservative means treatment which does not include any type of surgery. After that, if the person does not recover through the conservative management, then the surgical management should be done, that is rubber band ligation. In this, 1 or 2 tiny special rubber band around the base of the hemorrhoid. Okay, this is ligator, and here these are the rubber band. These rubber band are placed around the base of the hemorrhoid. Here the band cut off the circulation to the hemorrhoid, causing hemorrhoid to shrink. Here the blood supply to this hemorrhoid is restricted. Due to decreased blood supply to this, the hemorrhoid gets shrink and may fall within a week. Then next is sclerotherapy. In this, the injection of chemical solution is administered directly into the hemorrhoidal tissue. Here these are the hemorrhoidal tissue, and this is the injection of the solution. Mainly the solution used is sodium tetradecyl sulfate. Sclerotherapy work to shrink hemorrhoidal, causing them fall off during the bowel movement. After that, infrared photocoagulation. In this, infrared light is used to scar these hemorrhoidal tissue, and this will also cut the blood supply to the hemorrhoid. Here shown, these are the infrared photocoagulation therapy. So after that, laser therapy. In this, laser is used to scar or harden the internal hemorrhoid. Hemorrhoid is burnt off. Then next is cryotherapy. Cryo means extreme cold. So in this, the using of extreme cold causes hemorrhoid to shrivel and die. Due to cold, there will be vasoconstriction. If there will be vasoconstriction, there will be decrease in the blood supply to the hemorrhoid. So the hemorrhoid gets constricted or shrink and then die. Then the hemorrhoidectomy, it is the surgical removal of the hemorrhoid. This include in the surgical management. It include rubber band ligation, sclerotherapy, infrared photocoagulation, laser therapy, cryotherapy, or hemorrhoidectomy. After that, the complication of hemorrhoid. Its complication include ulceration, gangrene, or the hemorrhage. Then how to prevent the hemorrhoids? Drink plenty of water, at least 8 glasses per day, 2 to 3 liters per day, and high fiber diet should be taken, that is fruits, vegetable, whole grains, and empty bowel as soon as possible after the urge occurs. ठीक है, and then do the activity, that is regular exercise and the physical activity. It is all about the topic.